Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Mac. This is Let's Play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. In the last episode we started the game. Joshua is an SOB and Cassius is an SOB. Estelle's decided that surely Joshua hasn't actually abandoned her, he's just waiting for her back home, back in Rolent. If she was any more in denial, she'd be walking like an Egyptian. Oh, why Estelle? On top of everything I heard about in the news, I understand you won the martial arts competition as well. You and Joshua truly are the pride of Rolent. Oh, come on Vern, stop flattering me. No, I do mean that, you inspire us all. It really is something. I don't like this guide that I'm using, I don't trust it, I might keep looking for new ones, but the thing is... I'm just gonna have to be a lot more concerned, I'm just gonna have to be a lot more proactive about saving. Also, it means that I'll just have to go and talk to everyone, and in this game that's kind of a nice thing to do anyway. Why Estelle, welcome home. And you are? Pleasure to meet you, Father. I'm Kevin Rayham, Wandering Priest. I did hear someone from the High Seat would be stationed in Gransel soon. Would that be you? Yep, guilty as charged. No, it's a kinda long story as to why I'm out here. Father Kevin? Yeah? Please, protect Estelle in every way you can. Yeah, don't worry. You say that as if she can't hear. I don't think that he's just leaning over the podium to whisper to Kevin. Adios, you who dwell above in splendor. Please watch over the people of Rolent today too. It's very horrible of me to think so, but that just makes me think of they do all this for Idios, and then it turns out that Idios is just a shut-in NEET who hasn't, so she doesn't actually dwell in splendor at all. Wait, so not only did Joshua take all our equipment when he left, and all of our items, and our bracer book with all our recipes in it, but he also took all of our money. I'm about to head off to cut some lumber in Mistwald. Wood's one of the only resources we can grow back after we use it. To tend the forest like a garden and grow with it. That's what it means to be a woodsman. No jobs available. Estelle! What's wrong? I thought you were going to be in Gransel for a while. Well, Joshua came home early, so I'm trying to catch up with him. He did? She knows better. Yo, Estelle! I heard from Aina. Congrats on your promotion to Senior Bracer. Thanks, Reg. Where's Shira and Joshua, though? Would have expected them to see them with you. Shira's still in Gransel. Joshua came back home a little ahead of us. Weird. Alright, well, can't wait to work together again. I don't think we ever worked together in the first place. The problem with this game is that at certain points they actually put you under a very heavy amount of they've really clamped down with railroading. It got particularly bad near the end of the game, so I worry that the thing is, there's also times where they hide missable things during these parts. Whoa! Estelle! Estelle's back! Hey Luke, you sound like you're doing okay. Meeting me here shall be your end. Now I shall show you the results of my days of training. Estelle Bright, it is time for the reckoning. Time for the what? A duel, duh. Just tell me you know, I'm the bestest fighter in all of Rolent now, so come on, let's duel. Oh yeah, we'll do that later. What the crap? What kind of bracer backs down from a totally awesome challenge like that? Hey, are you okay, Estelle? You seem kinda... I don't know. What? No, I'm the same as always, I just need to go do something. Estelle? You're back! Welcome back! Hi Pat, yeah, I'm back. Luke heard about what you guys did and has really started practicing with his sword. He keeps saying he'll absolutely become stronger than you, Estelle. It'll take him, what, 14 years before he catches up physically? The boss is off today, so I can skip work without worry. A while back, Shirazad brought in some guy. He was wearing this white coat. He was a weird one, to be sure. Guy talked like he was drunk before he even touched a glass. Then Aina came in as well, straight from the guild house. The guy didn't seem to know any better, and he greeted her warmly. To me, he looked like a downed Veljet among a pack of Dynodiles. Welcome, Estelle? Hi, Lessa. It's been a while, huh? It's been a while? Come on. You haven't been back since you went to Bose. Well, a lot kinda happened. Anyway, sorry if I worried you. Oh, I heard all about it. You became a full bracer and stopped Alan Richard, huh? You're so cool. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, I'm finally allowed full run of the kitchen. Oh, really? That's great. Come by and eat sometime. I'll treat you to my very super best. You bet your butt I will. Now with all that out of the way, let's talk about the real topic. The woohoo, huh? Don't play coy with me, Miss Bracer. I swear, even... You know, I'm talking about the total stud behind you. What happened to Joshua? I would brain someone with a bow staff because I have a lot less restraint than Estelle does. It's not like that. Mother Graham was just worried about me being alone, so he was worried about you being alone, you say? It's not like that! I'm going to go catch up to Joshua at home. Joshua! He went a little ahead of us. Did he? Oh well, fine. That's enough for one day. Fortunately, I'm still on the clock, so come by again. Make sure you bring Joshua too. I'll bet I'll hear a lot more interesting stuff if you do that. I'm telling you, you have it all wrong. It's weird because we get a lot of times where they say, this is a really good friend of mine, like with Jill, or with what's-her-face that we just met and I didn't even bother to look at her name. And then they do things that make me think, this is not a good friend. Hey, welcome! Oh, welcome indeed if it isn't Estelle Bright! Hi Denzel, you sure seem full of energy. Darn right I am. No one would want to eat food cooked by some lazy slob, right? I guess not. Oh yeah, we've got a new dish! It's the three-eyed soup. Give it a try and see what you think! So, yeah, this is the problem. Because things change so quickly and I do not have a good guide, I'm basically going to have to talk to everyone, so the LP is definitely going to take the better half of a year. Thanks to Alan Richard, ingredient prices have... Estelle? My goodness, it's been so long. Yeah, it really has. You surprised me, sweetie. When did you return to Rolent? I practically just got off the airship. Is that so? Well, I'm sure Alyssa will be over the moon to see you again. Do come by with your friends again. You don't need to tell me twice. I'll see you soon then. Oh boy. The original shipper. It's Estelle! Hi Claire, sorry I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, who are you? Me? Wait, could it be? Is he a mystery man here to tear Estelle and Joshua apart? Joshua did a good job of tearing us apart on his own, thank you very much, Missy. You aren't allowed to have an exciting love triangle where I can't cover it. Claire? Oh, I know I'm sure he'll fight Joshua to the death, but the flames of friendship will ignite as Mr. Greenhair breathes his last. Okay, the kids around here, something else. I took Ellie with me to Gransell for the Queen's birthday celebration last month. We ended up stuck in the middle of Alan Richards' coup, some day that was. I was actually going to try to propose, but then the Royal Guard came out of nowhere and started storming the castle. Trip to Gransell with Armand was nice, but it's even nicer just being here, spending a quiet, peaceful day with him. Back when Harry Potter wasn't run by a transphobe, I remember someone making a joke post on social media somewhere about someone who just wanted to be an ordinary minister who had her own goals and aspirations to be Minister of Magic, but Harry Potter's adventures continuously messed it up. And that just makes me think of that a bit. Huh? Say, Cassius's girl, the bracer who helped us before, right? Yes, hello. Thanks to you, our mining of a new vein's going just fine. After what happened, we closed up the whole monsters came out of with some explosives. Well, glad to hear it ended well. Wasn't really any other way. It was worth it though. Old Malg is just running just fine now. Daddy's taking a day off today. We're gonna go on a picnic to Purzel Farm. Before you do, go visit the bar so you can yell at that slacker worker. He deserves a good shock to the system. Since Gaton is home today, I'm going all out on this lunch. I don't know why they keep milk cans around when there are clearly nowhere near milk. Fremont's work is going very well. He's getting along much better with my father too. I'm just so happy right now. There's a great survey tree in the heart of Mistwald. It said there was once a spirit who dwelled in it and loved to play pranks. Supposedly it showed people illusions or confused our path with fog. It's just a fairy tale, no one's seen the like of that in ages. This game, I could actually believe it just being a fairy tale. The world building in this series is tight. That said, so is the foreshadowing, so we could very well end up running into one anyway. Oh, welcome. Why, hello, Estelle. I've missed you running up my shop. It's been a while, ain't it? You look well, Mr. Melders. Of course I'm well. I'm not about to lose you to you kids just yet. If you're looking for Freddy, he's off in Zace. Zace? What's he doing there? Central Factory is giving some kind of training session on tactical ordnance of all things. Tactical ordnance, huh? But boy, I tell you, I've been 10 kinds busy lately. I don't care if the boy's learning to perform miracles. He needs to get back here. Freddy's off in Zace. I don't know the details, but apparently there's some kind of training program on those new model tactical orbments. So I can't get you to fix my orbment because it's not even an option on my screen. Right, you're Freemason here. And we checked the Bracer Guild. Estelle? Estelle, it is you! Hi Helga, I've missed you. You, young lady, have been all over the damn news! Heard you're a full bracer now, among other things. Really, your brace just surprised me again and again. Heard that old dog Cassius is well too. Though, wait a moment, where's Joshua? He came home a bit ahead of us. I was just on my way back home myself. Did he now? He came back and he didn't even drop by to say hello? Well, that's just heartless. Joshua didn't stop by to say hi? That's it. Don't worry, I'll tell him to come visit when I see him. Yeah, please do. See, Kevin can tell that she's in denial. Estelle? Hi, Stella. It's really you. Huh? It's really my little Estelle. Oh, Ivios, it feels like I haven't seen you in years. I kinda think you're blowing it out of proportion. We talk about you every day. You went off to travel without saying anything to me. Yeah, sorry, Stella. Oh, it's alright, I know you were in a hurry. More importantly, come on, tell me all about your adventure. I know that I booted up the save clear data, but it doesn't seem to have changed anything. Is it tied to a conversation? Did they actually put a flag to check if I talked to Stella before I left? Because that's a pretty big waste of time. I'd love to see Joshua too. Is he with you? Excuse me. Pardon, you're... Nice to meet you. I'm Kevin Graham, Wandering Priest. Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but Estelle's in a bit of a hurry. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I just got so excited. No, don't worry about it. I'll make sure to come by again. I'll make you your favourite dish, Estelle. Bring Joshua next time too. Septian Calendar 1075, erected in partnership with the Little Royal Family Septian Church in Rolent City. Septian Calendar 1192, destroyed during the 100 Days War when the Rolent was bombed by Herabonium Imperial Army. Septian Calendar 1197, rebuilt with cooperation of citizens of Rolent. Another peaceful day with not a single worry in sight. Certainly hope the days of war are long behind us. Thanks to us, Richard would definitely have started wars with everyone after... Actually, he probably had no chance of success because he had absolutely no idea what he was doing down there. The Oriole was not in a position that he could just snatch up. Can I visit the mayor's residence because they had things to... But the mayor might not be home because he's over in Gransel. Oh, Estelle! Yes, Estelle, hello! So you've returned to Rolent? Say, sadly I'm afraid that Mayor Klaus is in Gransel at the moment. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. The mistress is also in Gransel, at least for now. The mistress wanted to see you very badly too, Estelle. It's a shame. Ah yes, remember when we had to catch the person behind this? And how many chests in this game actually aren't accessible chests? Man, in terms of my LP, that has actually been many years. But it also feels quite recent because of other Let's Players. I'm sure Joshua's back home. I should hurry back home. Okay, so the game is actually railroading me on this. Can I visit Malga Trail, perhaps? This is totally the wrong way. I need to get home. So, south exit, right? I've actually been thinking about one thing about how I'd organize all the party members of the last game and my hopes for them being less. There being less massive power gaps between them in this game, so here we go. Agate is absolutely on the bottom. He's a terrible person, I don't like him. They want him to be a tough love mentor, but he's bad at that because he's an idiot. Because constantly his stigmas and he says, don't bring Chloe to these investigations, when Chloe is the only... And he yells at us for that, but the thing is, Chloe wasn't. I guess the idea might actually be that he'd be right if not for the fact that this is a JRPG, but Chloe is the reason that we were able to catch the military intelligence at the lighthouse. He wouldn't have been able to come up with anything without her. So him saying, don't bring Chloe along, was wrong. And then he says, we can't bring Tita with her. She'll screw us over. The thing is, this is after very long stretches of being outmanned, so maybe I'm just biased towards hating people that say we should have less people in the party. It's not helped by the fact that it was after a very long and brutal boss fight that took a lot of grinding for me to beat. But then he also makes the same mistake with the Queen. Granny, are these kids forcing you into stuff you don't want to do? And But character aside, he's just a really bad party member. His augment is biased towards fire, which means that he has to have an attack wart set in his augment somewhere. And that makes him a glass cannon. So this is your place, right, Estelle? It's got how to put this? A warm, homely feel to it. Yeah, I know. This place holds a lot of memories for me, for Dad, and for Joshua too. So I can see. Remember that time in the first episode where because I still had a controller plugged into it, it caused the camera to freak out and continuously revolve around? That was where I had to end the episode. So I can see. And you think Joshua's going to be just inside, right? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Come on in, I'll introduce you to him. He'll like you, I think. Man, who is this guy? Nummy's done on her. Let's get this over with. Ideas give her strength. Joshua, I'm home. You're back, right? That's weird. I'm sure he must be here. Maybe he's in Dad's study. Joshua? Oh wait, duh. It's possible he's in my room looking for something, right? Did I leave some underwear or something laying around? My room's clean at least. Though Joshua probably wouldn't care about a few panties here and there. So... Joshua, I'm coming in, okay? Huh? Of course, makes sense. I'm such an idiot. So your boyfriend's not here, huh? Hey, maybe we missed him? He came back then, headed out to town for a bit, and we passed each other without realizing? No. You've accepted it then. I knew somewhere deep down. I knew he'd really left. There was no way he'd come back home for any longer than a few moments. Right. But this room was it. It was my last hope. I have no idea where else he could be. At all. This is the end. I'll never see Joshua again. Ever. Ain't it a bit early to be given up that easily? Huh? In the end, the only one who knows whether we're destined to meet someone again, here or beyond, is Ideas herself. Just because you think fate's against you, there's no reason to give up. The question then, Estelle, is this. What do you think you can do about it? But, I don't even have any leads to follow. No leads at all? You sure? I don't know your boyfriend, of course, but nobody I know would disappear without some reason. Was there anything weird in how he talked or acted towards you recently? Or maybe something strange had been happening with him lately? Something only you, who've been with him so long, would pick up on. Hey! Wow! Okay, now there's a moment worth remembering. They blurred out Professor Alba. He might have tampered with Estelle's memories, or they just don't want to remind us, or they just don't want to spoil that twist too early for people playing me blind. But no, Professor Alba blurred himself out of her memory. Yeah, of course! Joshua started acting weird right after I got back to that spot where we were resting. What the? Why is my head fuzzy? Why can't I remember who I met along the way? I did meet someone. Go find Zin. Hey, you okay? You went white as a sheet there. Yeah, I think so. Now I get it. Joshua went off to stop the foul magician. If the person I met then was that magician, that person was actually the one behind the coup and Colonel Richard's memory trouble, then that magician must still be planning something else in the burrow. But that means if I can stop him as a bracer, maybe, just maybe. So you realize what's going on. Dad? Shira? Why are you here? Sorry, Estelle. When we touched down, I took the liberty of contacting the Guild's Gransel branch on the sly. How'd you do that? You've been following us around the entire time. Oh. Estelle, honey, you scared the pants off us, running away like that. We were at Gransel Guildhouse trying to find you when the call came in. We barely managed to catch a departing freightliner out here. I'm sorry? Just as Shirazad said, I'm glad you're safe, Estelle. Now then, Father Kevin, was it? I appreciate your contacting us. Question, if I spoiled something for myself, does that make it okay to spoil it here in the LP? I don't think it is. So I'll keep it to myself. You have my deepest thanks for letting us know where Estelle was. Nah, don't worry about it. My fault for butting into family matters, really. Dad, No, Estelle, the one who needs to apologize is me. It was nothing more than my ego talking when I told you to stay away from Ouroboros. I was simply forcing my opinion as a man and as your father onto you. Shirazad made the point quite clear on our trip over. Shira, I sure did. Don't worry, Estelle, I'm completely behind you on this. In all honesty, I thought I'd prepared for this day for a long while, but losing him is worse than I could have ever imagined. Thus, if nothing else, I want you to keep walking the path of thorns which now lies before us. I couldn't bear the thought of you sharing Lena's fate, of you losing your life to protect someone else. But that is an insult. Not just to you, but to your mother as well. I understand now, as terrifying as the possibility still seems to me. Dad, I'll now be too busy with the work of rebuilding the military to act on my own. I fear that's exactly why they will act now, so maybe you shouldn't have rejoined the military. You basically just gave Richard what he wanted. This time I really won't be able to help you, Estelle. Are you sure this is what you want? Yes. I know I've still got a lot to learn, but I don't see any other way. So I'll do it. I'll put a stop to whatever horrible thing this Ouroboros has planned, and I'll bring Joshua back home. I see. Then there's nothing more to say. As a bracer and as an independent woman, do as you see fit. Dad? There's one more thing I must say. Huh? Estelle, I'm counting on you. Bring Joshua back. Bring back Madame full of a son. Please. Right. Pizza cake. I'll do it. I'll make sure we can all live in this house again. I will bring Joshua back, no matter whatever stands in my way. Since he's working with the military now, will he be able to come back to this house? Or is he going to be stuck in Grantsville for the rest of his life? I suppose for military matters he could jump on an airship, and outside of that he could just go and send them a message over the Bracer Guild. I don't know. Okay, here's the cutscene I was wondering about. I was thinking, okay, how come we didn't get an opening cutscene for this game? We're getting a lot of familiar faces. Although it also makes me think that Annalise is actually going to be a party member. Oh. We're making tanks as well as airships. And sure, why not some robot armor suits? Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Prologue, A Maiden's Resolve. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see. Oh, wait, no, we're still cutscening. 2 months later. Midwest Zamuria, Lemon State. The local canyon bracer training grounds. Oh, hi, Annalise. I bet you're going to be a party member at some point because you're very popular for just a... what's it? You're very popular for just a generic... Well, you never were a generic NPC, were you? You had your own face portrait. Here I come, Endless! Blazing Barrage! Yeah, that is pretty hot. But now it's my turn. 8-leaf Blitz! Ha! Joke's on you, she blocked it. Oh, come on, I'm not done yet. Can't keep this up. So... What the... You're mine! Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, are you okay, Endless? I didn't mean to hit you that hard. And then she just collapses on the floor dead. Oh. Well, now I'm in good company with Joshua, at least. No, I'm okay. I blocked it. Mostly. You sure got me good with that one, though. Guess I can't rely on that one move as my win button anymore, huh? Is this telling us that S-crafts are no longer going to be useful? It was just luck, really. Besides, I've got to give back a little of what I've been taking. You've really been throwing yourself into this, Estelle. If you've enough energy left for smack talk, let's do one more set, come on! Please, I need to end the episode! You're on! Well, you two certainly have a lot of energy this morning. Oh, you are not Shira. Phyllis, good morning! Morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Estelle, Endless. I was going to call you two to breakfast, but I suppose you'd rather beat the stuffing out of each other instead of getting stuffed. Oh, breakfast! Right! What do you think, Alice? Beat stuffing or get stuffing? That is a choice, isn't it? We'd be wasting a perfectly good breakfast if we didn't eat, so... Phyllis, you wouldn't happen to know where Kurt is, would you? Kurt said he had some things to report for today's training, so he went on ahead. He made it sound like he had some pretty hard things lined up for you today. Oh, great. He really said that? And he told me to make sure you both ate a good breakfast? Come in and eat, you two. Something tells me you'll be wanting it later. Please! End the cutscene! Didn't realize how hungry I was. Hope it isn't a bad idea to eat this much just before practice, though. Yeah, Phyllis's cooking is extra super yummy! Plus Kurt's got something big planned. I doubt we'll get a lunch break, you know? Yeah, good point. We need to keep up our strength to train after all. Man though, it's already been 3 weeks since I came here. Feels like it's passed by in the blink of an eye. Well, you really threw yourself into it, Estelle. Training with you has done me a lot of good too. Thanks, Endless. It means a lot. I gotta admit though, while I'm glad Kurt agreed to train with us, I really didn't expect for you to be here training with me. Well, I've only been a senior bracer for like half a year. I'm really still a newbie myself, to be honest. So when Shira told me the whole deal with you and the training and stuff, I thought, hey, perfect! Kurt and the others mentioned this place before and I wanted to come anyway, so when I heard you were coming, well, that makes sense. You know, thinking about it, the guild owning something like this makes me realize just how big the guild is. When Dad first told me about it, I didn't realize how big a thing it'd be. But it's a thing, and it's big. Maybe the biggest of things that are big. Vague wording much. I'm gonna have to split the second episode in half. This is getting silly. As I said, Estelle, I have no intention of stopping you. To be honest, however, you're no match for the society, especially against the deadliest agents. You simply lack the skills. So I have a suggestion. Would you like to go to Lay Local? Huh? Lay Local? It's part of a training ground run by the Bracer Guild near the international headquarters in the Lemon State. Its base is set within a canyon that contains a number of difficult training facilities covering skills of all kinds. Ruins investigation techniques, ranger, tracking and survival skills, counter-terrorist operations. It is, bar none, the finest place on the continent for teaching practical bracer skills. I never knew there was a place like that. But it's in Lemon, right? So it's outside the country? I don't think I can leave Liberal right now. Well, it's in a foreign country, yes, but it's only 1 day by airship. The training period lasts for about a month, I believe. If anything new comes up while you're gone, we'll send for you right away. How does that sound? Well, I recommend it, but the decision is yours. You need an answer today. Take some time to think it over. No, I've decided. I'll take the training. Which is the correct option to do, even if emotionally you don't want to. You need to have the skills to be able to keep up, because someone took away all of our arts, crafts, ornaments, slots, quartz, gear, and money. Not naming names or anything. Oh my. Excellent, you sound rather determined. I get the feeling you've been thinking over something like this for some time. Yeah, sorta. To be honest, looking back, I've just been relying on Joshua this whole time. Whenever something happened, Joshua would always guide me to the answer. But now, I have to rely on my own judgment. Well, we all remember how bad I was with making judgment calls. We're all pretty screwed. Yes, I want to retrain myself at this local place. Oh, Estelle. I see. Then we'll file your application to attend tomorrow. Rolent's guild branch will have everything we need for it. Okay then, tomorrow. Say, Estelle, once we're done with that, let's hop back over to the department store in Granville for a minute, The department store? Why? I've been banned! They don't want to ever see me or my apple ice cream ever again! Well, I haven't gotten you your senior bracer present yet. You, I think, are going to need some new on-the-job clothes. Yeah, it kinda surprised me too. Speaking of you folks, those clothes were a present from Shira, right? You're so lucky. I wish Shira would buy me clothes, especially cute stuff like that. Yeah, they're tough and all, and they're nice and light and easy to move around in, but... Insert Joey the youngster here. I don't know if the colours this girly are my thing. What, are you kidding? You look great! Way better than that old red outfit of yours. You're so lucky you're not in punching distance! I liked those old clothes! Remember, we may be braces, but we're girls too. Fashion is important. No, because we're braces, we have to look great. It's our duty! Annalise? Ah, I've got it! Estelle, a hair ribbon! You'd look great with one, how about it? I should have a spare somewhere. I'll pass, thanks. In fact, I couldn't help but notice. You're kind of a fan of cute things, aren't you, Annalise? Well, yeah, cuteness is justice, it's the law! I mean, okay, I totally get the appeal of cool older woman like Shira. But there's nothing, not a thing, that can beat a young girl who's dressed up all cute. A gun. Whenever I see a teddy bear or a stuffed animal, I just want to hug it to death and... And then Estelle goes and applies makeup in the most hideous manner possible to make sure she doesn't get hugged to death. If she ever met Tita, she'd probably faint. Oh no! If she's going to be a party member, then that will happen. But you know, you've changed a lot since I first met you. Huh? Well, when we first met way back then, you had this real, I'm an innocent, naive, innocent newbie air around you. And you still have that air of newbiness around you, but it seems like you've got some steel in your soul, I guess. It's pretty incredible if you ask me. Annalise, cut it out with the flattery. Don't get embarrassed, I mean it. Besides, you make me want to work harder. Can't let a young upstart like you take my cutest and best bracer ever title. Really? Anyway, shouldn't we be getting to practice soon? Unfortunately, I don't think Estelle can be bisexual. It's too early in this century. We just weren't that open about it yet. Yeah, I guess it's time, huh? Let's get back to our rooms and get ready. See you in a bit! Please let me save the game and end the episode. Oh. It's what's his face. She's like a ball of energy. I'm so glad to have her with me though. Alright, gotta stop by my room and get my stuff together. Okay, so until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. I'm probably going to avoid going to the room though. I'm gonna investigate and talk to everyone because you never know when there's gonna be something hidden somewhere. Till next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. After all the repetitive songs in the last game, getting to hear something new is actually quite refreshing.